Hi everyone, I'm Tom and today I'm going to be showing you and talking about the folded space insert for Frosthaven. Frosthaven is an enormous box full of goodies, even bigger than Gloomhaven was. But unlike Gloomhaven, the Frosthaven base game insert does do a fair bit towards organising the game. But the game comes with dividers, visible places for all of your standees, your boxes, and a tray that actually does a great job of holding the various tiles that you'll place out. There is more that could be done though, especially for map tiles that just kind of sit loose in the box, and monsters who, while grouped into bags, just means you've got a great big sea of bags. So let's have a look at how folded space tackles these things. First of all, the map archive, which is a bit of a separate thing to the actual insert part. This is basically a cardboard accordion folder. Accordion folder is what we used for the tiles in Gloomhaven. It's a great solution. It's got Velcro. It's got a lovely Frosthaven-y feel. It is smaller than an accordion folder, but that is actually a much better thing for us. Part of the problem with our Gloomhaven one was there was nowhere to put it. All the tiles have got numbers in the corner. Pop them in the right slot of the accordion folder. Boom, they're all organised. It's fantastic. I'm using it. It's how my Frosthaven tiles are getting organised. So let's have a look at the actual insert. So when you open up the box, it's got instructions, it's got loads of punch boards that are made out of foam. It's got dividers, similar to the ones that come with the game, but these will fit in the way that the insert organises things. So this is a big difference if you've seen any other folded space inserts. They used to be grey. This one is in Technicolor, with a lot of helpful pictures and text of where things are going to go once the thing is built. So how do you build it? Punch out the bits that the instructions tell you to for the tray that you're currently on, kind of assemble it flat like this, and then you can just put all your glue on the edges in one great big go, fold the bits up where they need to go, leave it to dry. You will need just some PVA glue. This process was repeated many times. A lot of work is being condensed into these few seconds. In total, it took me about an hour and 45 minutes to put together the folded space insert. It helps that you can flat assemble a lot of the boxes, that it is very easy to punch out, that it is lightweight and, easy to move about. And it's all nice and pliable as well. It wants to be put together. Looking at how stuff's organised, the monsters first, there's these trays. You can see pictures of the monsters that will go in this tray. That's great for reminding you, where things go back and where things might be. But then once you have filled the trays, you can't see the monsters in them. Is the downside. There's just a great big kind of stack of standees. You kind of have to lift a load of monsters up and look at the pictures again when you need to bring them out. The little tray's a lot better at this because there's little gaps between the standees, so you can kind of see the picture a little bit. A tray for the damage tokens separated up a little bit, and the element tokens, not much to say, works lovely. A small tray for the numbered and lettered tokens, so you can't really see them in there, you need to tip them out. A tray for the monster initiative tiles that are all just kind of bunched together. And then in this tray and the next one is where we put all of the kind of obstacles, all the overlay tiles that you'll have on your map tiles. I feel like apart from some that are nice and visible, that it wasn't really a better way for me to see some of the tiles, especially as we get onto this second tray with the 2 hex tiles. Like, they're all on their side, they're all just together. You do get, there's a ton of components in this, and space gets eaten up pretty quickly, so considerations probably have to be made so you can fit all of this stuff in. But yeah, some trays like these, and the monster tokens really, not so good for unpacking the game quickly. There's a little tray for the loot tokens. Perfect. You'd be digging into that all the time. A tray for the various status tokens. Some of these bits were quite small for me to get my fingers in to easily get stuff out, but they are generally organised. Little card trays, separate a lot of the modifiers out. It comes with those dividers, so you can keep things separated. You can easily see stuff there. Separate trays for winter and summer, which is cool. You can just bring out the one that you need, but unfortunately it doesn't separate the available events. Though the game did come with a divider that you could probably use for that. Then a big old tray for the monster cards, and this is a bit of a downside with the organisation of the monsters. The standees, the initiative tiles, and the monster cards are all in 3 different places that all kind of require you to get a load of things out or dig through a load of things. It's much neater than all the bags being everywhere, but I think it's a lot slower to find these things out. Now, of course, later on when all the apps and things are available, you might not need the initiative tiles and the cards, but still finding the standees isn't so speedy either. Big item card tray, great. It's got dividers, available, unavailable. Player trays are a lovely touch. Characters that our party is currently playing, all of their stuff is available, pretty much at the top of the box. And so as it all gets packed away, again, it's a bit of a weird setup due to space more than anything. Because these are official things that you could be receiving with your pledge, it all works. It fits the stuff. It fits in the box. All of the dimensions are right, but from a kind of abstract point of view, that here is the size of the box, here are all of the components you need to fit in. And from an actual practical point of view, in some respects, it's not quicker than just the basic insert that comes with the game. It's prettier, it's fancier, it's more intricate, but I don't know that it's better. Oh yeah, and then there's an awkward bit where I'm trying to work out how the class boxes fit in with the rule books, and it's actually that you've got to put the class boxes all on their sides so you can't actually see what any of them are at a glance because there's no symbol printed on the short side, so you've got to pull them all out to get to the one that you need. And some have to go at the very top, same with the standees, they have to kind of be crammed into a different tray that they don't really belong in, just to kind of make the space work, really. So there we go, the folded space insert for Frosthaven. The map archive, which is a bit of a separate thing, it's fantastic. That is going to be my permanent go-to thing. You know, it doesn't go in the box, so there's a bit more shelf space in that respect, but works great. Will let us get to our tiles really quickly. The thing we were using for Gloomhaven, but it's nicer. The actual insert doesn't add much weight to an already heavy box. Fairly quick and easy to put together. Looks gorgeous with all the colour boards now, but in some respects, particularly the monsters and the available events and things, I don't know that it's particularly sped up. Says it for Frosthaven, which is, you know, the main thing for me. There's a billion bits to get out onto the table. I want them where they need to be immediately so we can get more scenarios in. So unfortunately, I don't think this one's worked for me, which is a shame because plenty of folded space inserts in the past have worked beautifully, and I love them, and they're still in my games now. But I wonder if that might be down to, well, for a start, games don't tend to be this enormous and have this many different things. But also that maybe those inserts were designed after the games came out, and the people designing them might have played those games or had feedback from people that did play them. Maybe they did in this case, though, I don't know. The map archive I love. The insert, not so much, sadly. But there we go. I will be back with another insert video for Frosthaven in the near future. You can see our unboxing and how the base game organised things, and our live playthrough that we've done now, by this point, of the first scenario. Also on the channel, thank you very much for watching this, though, and I'll see you for the next game. Bye, everyone.